Welcome to Bulldog Broadcast, your local news outlet for all things Judge and more. I'm Lexi Hogan.
And I'm Max Butcher. And now for world news. The Turkish government is asking for 3 billion euros to help them prepare for and deal with the new rapid influx of Syrian refugees trying to flee to Europe. In Africa, South Sudan, the world's youngest nation, is facing many problems. After a civil war 2 years ago left 2 million people dead, the country is again on a brink of crisis. Between the destruction of crops, the deaths of farmers, and droughts in local regions, a massive food crisis has started that could lead to 40,000 people at risk of starvation.
And now a little closer to home. Last month, the World Health Organization declared that the outbreak of the Zika virus in the Americas was a global emergency. They are looking for new methods to control the virus since there are concerns surrounding the effectiveness of using insecticides to control the mosquito population. A bill to abolish the death penalty in Utah has survived long enough to make it to the floor of the Utah House of Representatives. The bill wouldn't affect any death penalty cases previous to its potential enactment on May 10th if it passes the House and gets signed by the governor, but it would finally end capital punishment in Utah. We now have Miranda Rougelot and Sarah DeGregorio with upcoming events here at Judge.
Thanks, Lexi! And now for some upcoming events.
On March 17th through 19th, Utah Regional U.S. First Robotics Competition will be held at the Maverick Center.
On March 17th, we have quite a few events. The current 10th grade registration is due in Skyward. Boys tennis will be home against Waterford at Liberty Park. Boys soccer will be away at Juan Diego, and girls lacrosse will be away at Bingham.
March 18th through 19th is State Jazz. And also on March 18th is the current 9th grade requests in Skyward. Quarter 3 service hours are due, and the incoming frosh dance for the classes of 2019 and 2020 will be going on.
On March 19th through 20th, Skyward will be down for national maintenance. And also on March 19th is the boys' spring basketball game for grades 4 through 8.
And on March 20th is Palm Sunday.
See you next time on Bulldog Broadcast.
And now,
for this week's Spotlight Sport of the Week.
My name's Yahya Yusuf, and today for Sports Spotlight, we'll be doing boys lacrosse. Hi, I'm standing here with Ben Butcher.
Hi.
And my friend Antonio Davida.
Hello.
Hi, Ryan.
Sorry.
How's the season going, Ben?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Who do you think is better at lacrosse, you or Genevieve?
Genevieve.
Is lax really life?
Lax is always life.
Yeah, sure.
How long have you been playing lacrosse, Ben?
Like 8 years.
I honestly don't know.
Since
like fourth grade. Yeah, since about the same time.
Why do you keep doing it?
'Cause it's fun.
Why? Why is it fun? What's fun about it?
Scoring goals, hitting people.
Just flinging around sticks and running, and it's just a good sport.
What makes you a lax bro?
Flow.
Just, you either are one or you're not. You can't become one.
So if you join lacrosse, you can't become a lax bro?
There's more to it than that.
Interesting.
Like you are not a lax bro.
Oh. Like you're not my friend anymore. What's your most amazing moment on this field?
I don't know. Every single one.
When I look up in the stands and I see all my friends go to our games.
Can you show us how to hold a lax stick?
Put your hands like this for a long stick. Mm-hmm. Ben, would you like to show a short stick?
You put your hands like this or like this and you play lacrosse.
Mm-hmm. How far do you think you're going in the season?
What does that even mean?
We're taking state.
We're taking state.
I
got a question for you. Oh, God. What is lax to you, Yaya? Can I do this?
Yeah, because he plays.
He plays lax.
I joined lacrosse because I don't have any older brothers, but I think of you guys as my brothers because you bully me and make me feel such regret about life. So I think of you as truly brothers.
Are you a lax bro?
100%. Now, That's all for Sports Spotlight. Until next time.
Hi, Nick.
Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. Now, as a freshman, have you always wanted to show that you were a big deal in middle school but don't have any shadows calling you up anytime soon? Well, today is your lucky day. Because Shadow Rental Incorporated has just opened up a brand spanking new store right near to you. It has been proven to be the best way to gain instant popularity based on research done by the kids who think they're cool but aren't really cool institute. For the low price of just 6 Judge cookies, a favor of any kind, a stolen Rolex, or $62, you can have a shadow in no time. I guarantee it, you'll be popular in no time, won't they, kids, huh? Yeah!
May or may not be legal in your school. We cannot guarantee instant shadow fame like that of Chris Clyne, Beth Leo, Will Ryan, and Joey Walls may be against the UN Charter and other international laws. Quality of shadow may vary. It may cause instant jealousy from friends, and we are not liable for any loss of friendship. Favors will be judged by said experiences with said renter. All cookies will be generously donated to the Feed of Chris Clyne Foundation. All proceeds will be donated to the Nunya Business Foundation.
Welcome back. Last month, each Judge student had to memorize a poem for the annual Poetry Out Loud competition. Today, we will be sitting down with 2 competitors, Lena Ngo and Jack Boomer. While Lena moved on to regionals and just performed at state, Jack did not move on, but he gave a very moving and unauthorized performance.
I'm Lena Ngo, I'm a senior, and I like poetry. Poetry Out Loud is kind of a little competition nationwide where kids go and perform poetry from their website. You have to pick it from their website, and then you recite it out loud. And then they pick school winners, and then regional winners, and then a state winner, and then a national winner. I made it to regionals, and state will be next week. I didn't expect to make it that far, but I really like poetry. I hate public speaking, so for me poetry was just a way to kind of overcome my fears. I kind of go up there, I take a deep breath, and it's kind of like a clean slate. I'm up here to be someone else, something different rather than myself, so that kind of just gets rid of my fears. I chose, well, there were 3 of them. One was Let the Light Enter by Frances Ellen Watkins, Bleeding Heart by Carmen Jimenez Smith, and I Felt a Funeral in My Brain by Emily Dickinson.
Reciting Bleeding Heart by Carmen Jimenez Smith. My heart is bleeding. It bleeds upward and fills my mouth up with salt. It bleeds because of a city in ruins. The chair still warm from my sister's body.
I think for me, Let the Light Enter and I Felt a Funeral in My Brain just relates to the way that I feel in my deepest, darkest times, and it's kind of a way to express it. And with Bleeding Heart, I have a fear of blood and public speaking, so I thought it'd be great just to pick that poem to overcome the fear. It was really nerve-wracking, but it was really worth it.
Cynthia, Jesus died for our Cynthias. Jesus cried. Runaway bride.
Jack Boomer, Jackboomer. I chose Cynthia by Jonah Hill. Cynthia is the personification of who you want to be, who you used to be, who you thought you should have been, and how the dying of Cynthia represents the dying of you or the rebirth of a new you. If you've never heard the poem, it really expresses a deep mourn for a lost loved one, and expresses it in a way that is unusually expressed in a version of a slam poem, and that makes the poem just so much more powerful. I got to perform in front of the school the whole 5th period, and it was pretty crazy. I didn't tell any of the teachers I was doing a slam poem for my poem, and they usually just leave the mic up there and you just talk into the mic, but I took the mic off the stand and started running around the stage, and yeah, so whatever you do, just full commitment, 100%. Still got one more year to try to take state, and I'm gonna do my best.
Cynthia, Cynthia, you're dead. You are dead. Beep beep, bop boop bop. You're dead. That was for Cynthia, who's dead.
Today is March 17th, 2016, also known as St. Patrick's Day. Although St. Patrick's Day has become associated with all things green and Irish, St. Patrick wasn't even from Ireland. He was born around 17th century in Britain. At 16, he was kidnapped by Irish raiders and spent 6 years as a prisoner.
Eventually, he converted to Christianity and later returned to Ireland to live the rest of his life as a Christian missionary before he died on March 17, 461. His name had died with him until the mythology surrounding him grew. Legend has it that St. Patrick drove all the snakes out of Ireland. People who heard this story thought it represented Ireland being cleansed of paganism, especially since Patrick was known for converting pagans into Christians. However, Ireland never had any snakes in the first place, given that it's an island surrounded by water, too cold to allow any snakes to migrate there. Nevertheless, Patrick used the shamrock, the three-leaf clover, to explain the Holy Trinity to people he converted. People in the 18th century began to wear shamrocks to show their pride as Irish Catholics, and eventually this tradition spread. St. Patrick's Day parades began in America after the influx of Irish immigrants in the 1840s because of the Irish potato famine.
Although not all the lore surrounding St. Patrick is historically accurate, its message still has value and meaning in our Catholic traditions today. So in honor of St. Patrick's Day, the Bulldog broadcast decorated the school with all things green. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
This has been the Bulldog broadcast by the students for the students.